Today, let's build this 15 or so planes layered with colors and transparency, and I think the effect is beautiful. Let's just build this quick project. It's probably going to take 10 or 15 minutes, and along the way we're going to learn some key React 3 fiber concepts. Let's start from this basic template, which you see here, swapping out the icosphere for a plane. And I'll call that here plane. And this ico ref will now just be named ref. And instead of icosahedron geometry, let's use a plane geometry. Plane. Whoops, lowercase. Plane. And I want to give it some args. No, I don't actually. I lied. Let's see, mesh standard material. Let's make this side equals 3 dot double side. So now we can see it all the time. I mean, better still would be to make this a mesh basic material. We don't need the 3 double side. And let's just rotate it only on the z-axis, like so. Refresh, and there we go. That's the basics. That's the starting point. Instead of a single plane, let's get a group of planes. Function plane group, like so. And I have an empty array of children. I loop over the number of planes times 20 times to push a new plane in there. And each has a key property and an index property. Okay, and then I return this group of planes. If I save it, we're not going to see anything different because all of the planes are sitting right on top of each other and they're rotating the same amount. Let's see here. Let's change that by offsetting the rotation for all these guys. Also, the rotation, the animation offset, the scale, the rotation, the color. But for which one should we start? Which one? Let's do the offset animation first. We're getting arguments, and in that arguments array, in that arguments object is an index. I can console.log out that index and see what it looks like. It's undefined. Why? Oh, because I'm not using the plane group. Plane group, like that. Thank you. Now I'm getting a value between 0 and 19. And I'm going to use that value to scale. Did I say scale or offset? I guess scale. Also, I'm going to want to lose the orbit controls. One thing at a time. Don't need this anymore. Let's offset the animation. So let elapse time equal 0. And inside of this use frame callback, this use frame handler, I'm getting this delta time baked in. So let's use that and say elapse time plus equals delta time plus some or times some multiplier. We'll just leave it as it is right now. And we'll plug that in here. How's that look? It's a little bit faster, so I could slow it down if I want to. That's still too fast. That's better. Now I want an offset. Const offset is equal to index times 1.5. So I'll say elapsed time plus offset. Now each one of the planes will have a slightly different offset. Not very remarkable yet. What if I did this? Well, hang on a second. Let's make it so we can see these guys a little bit more clearly. Let's make it semi-transparent. And let's make the opacity 0.33. Opacity equals 0.33. And how does that look after refresh? Because I changed a property that doesn't just automatically update. That's kind of nice. What if we scaled them down as well? I'm going to create a new const called scale. And that looks fine. What is that? So each time we get a new value for index between 0 and 19, we'll multiply it by 0.5. So it'll give us a value between 0 and 0.95, I think. With 19.0.5. I think it's 0.95. 1 minus that value is going to be the scale. So it's going to range from 0.5 up to 1. And then we can multiply that variance by some other multiplier to kind of like... Right now we'll leave it as nothing at all. It's just scale equals scale. Just making this look a little tidier, please. Oh, okay. Let's make this 2.0 to make it fill up the screen a little bit more. Oh, the problem now is that the planes just blend into each other in the middle. I could drop the transparency further, like 0.5. Whoa, that didn't work. 0.05. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not really what I was going for. I love it though. I've created a course of the basics of Three.js, cameras, lighting, primitives, and so on. Check it out. It's available at discount pricing until the end of this year. Let's affect the color. So let's start with a random color. Because why not? Const color equals new 3.color, set HSL, and we'll pass in a random value for the hue, and we'll leave the other values just as static values. Const hue equals math.random. It's going to give us a value between 0 and 1. All right. A little too transparent. Actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool. And each time I save, I'll get a new collection of colors. Now that we can differentiate the planes, let's add some more interest to the animation. Let's make this math.sign elapsed time plus offset. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's nice. And now let's fix the color. Instead of making the hue random, why don't we say index, just index times 0.5, and it'll give us a rainbow. The scale is the largest to smallest, and the hue is also like red to purple. And I can invert it, make it purple to red. Which is better? I don't know. And you can also scale it down. So let's scale it down, meaning instead of the value from 0 to 1, let's make it a value from like 0.3 to 0.6. We'll start with the start value and then run through these guys that are scaled down. 0.3. Whoops. Here's my hue. Scaled it down. Yeah, that's the effect I was looking for. All right. Start hue is 0.3, but let's see. What can I do to improve the look of this? Transparent, opacity. I wonder if we need to monkey around with the lightness. Const lightness is equal to the same as an offset. Let's see how that looks. Oh, it starts nice and dark, but it gets way too bright. Let's scale down the lightness a little bit. Times 0.5. Not bad. Not bad at all. The color, though, is off. What if we scale that up a bit? Oh, That did it. And let's scale this whole puppy up. Like so. Oh! Okay, so using the orbit controls, I revealed an issue. A lot of Z-fighting. Oh, it's such a cool effect. Z-fighting because all the planes are directly on top of each other. Let's fix that by setting the position.z property. Oh, no. Not position.z, rather position-z. And that's going to be zpos. Let's define zpos up here. Const zpos is equal to, I don't know. Let's start with index times 0.1. Good. That's too much. But it sure is nice. 0.02. Now they're much tighter together. I think that's pretty good. You know what to play around with? Blending equals 3.additive blending. What does that look like? That looks like nothing good. Multiply blending. Okay, that's not good either. All right, that was an experiment in blending, which I am now ending. Slightly bigger. Yeah, I encourage you to try some variations of this code. For example, you could try noise to affect the color. Same with the animation. Apply a little bit of noise for natural movement. Add lines and animate those lines for a cool effect, like this. Do you have an effect or a look that you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments. Also, like and share this video. It really helps my channel grow. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.